I've talked to the whisper in the wind before. I'll talk to anybody or anything. I love talking. A lot of my friends, I take a lot of Ubers, and a lot of my friends get mad if the Uber driver talks to them too much, but it's the opposite for me. I think the Uber driver gets mad at me for talking. He's like, you want to listen to the radio, something like that? I'm like, no, turn it off.
No.
I only got 5 minutes alone with you in this car.
Damn.
I got a lot of stuff I need to tell a stranger, okay? I got a lot of conspiracies I need to get off my chest. And honestly, my wife started hearing it, so I'm not even Ubering anywhere. I'm just Ubering to talk, man.
No, sure.
I love the car. I like being in the car. I like driving, traveling. You ever get a fly in your car? And that fly's in there for a while. And you've been driving down the road. You've been driving for miles. That fly's all over the place in there. You've been going for miles. All of a sudden, you let that fly out. What do you think that's like for that fly? Like, that fly is way away from home now.
Oh.
Yes.
That'd be like going into a grocery store and coming out in Arkansas. You're like, dang, what happened while I was in there? That fly's got to start a whole new life now.
Yes. I've thought that.
You ever do enough drugs to think of something like that?
I got a new one.
All right, a lot of drug addicts here tonight. I appreciate that. But you don't even need drugs now, though. Weed is so strong now, weed is like drugs. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened to weed. Weed used to be like a good old fun recreational activity, but now it's like hard drugs, man. I've done weaker acid than the weed that's out here now. It's true, though. I used to have a lot of fun with weed when I was younger. You know, I could smoke like a joint or a blunt with some people. We laugh, have a good time, listen to some music. Now I take one hit, I'm out walking around in the yard praying. I feel like I'm having a heart attack. I'm just saying over and over again, weed's never killed anyone. Weed's never killed anyone. And I'm like, I don't even know if that's true. That used to be true, but I don't know if it's true anymore. I mean, this weed could be killing people. I don't know. Weed grew up, got violent. That's all I know. You know, I grew up in Alabama, and weed used to be scary to get, but fun to do. But now if you live in a state where it's legal, weed's like fun to get, but scary to do. Like when I was growing up, if you wanted to get weed, you had to get like $10, $25 together. You go to a bad neighborhood, some guy'd come out, and you give him the money. He may come back with the weed, he may not, right? It's 50-50, really.
Yeah.
You never knew what it'd be in. It might be in a bag, it might be in a coffee filter. One guy brought me weed right out of his hand one time. I was like, I'm not sure you weighed this. You don't have money for bags, you don't have money for scales, I know that.
No.
You might want to think about investing in your business here. If you're looking to do this long term, that is. But when you got the weed, it was fun, easy, light weed, you know? Nowadays, if you live in a state where it's legal, buying weed is like a shopping experience, you know? You go into a store, it's all well lit, it's like a Best Buy or an AT&T store in there. Sometimes the cops are there, but to protect the drug dealers. Some of these stores are set up like a pharmacy. Everybody inside's a little scientist. They're telling you about all the different strands of weed. One lady was like, this weed is creative and uplifting. I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's not what I'm looking for. So. I was like, I don't really know what that means, to be honest with you, but I'm not looking to spend time with the weed. Not trying to hear the weed's ideas on things. They think I'm weird because I'm always like, what's the weakest weed you have in here? You got any weed you were thinking about throwing out? You got any weed people returned because it wasn't working good? That's the kind of weed I'm looking for, you know? I'm just trying to enjoy some TV out here, you know? I'm not trying to disappear into a different realm. I'm not trying to sleep with a light on all night in my hotel room. Because the darkness is too thick. You ever do that though? You get real high and you're like, it's been a great day. I've had a lot of fun today, but now it's time for bed. And you turn the light switch off and it feels like nighttime lays down on you. I'm like, well, that's coming back on. And the TV and a podcast. I may call a friend, make sure I'm still alive.
Damn.
I've freaked out in a lot of hotel rooms. Nobody knows it's happening, but it is. I'll hear a little noise out in the hallway. I think people are coming to get me. I look out the people. It's just some family out there enjoying their life. No idea about the darkness going on in my hotel room. Over one hit of weed. You'd think I've been in there doing heroin all week. I'm all strung out, got biscuits everywhere. Sometimes I'll smoke weed in the hotel room, and that's always a mistake for me. I'll take one little puff. I think I've smoked the whole hotel out. It's made its way down to the front desk. They're calling the police. The police are on the way. I'm out in the parking lot like I'm not even at this hotel. Now, matter of fact, right now I'm loitering. Go ahead and get out of here before I get in trouble for loitering, because I'm not staying at this hotel. That's something I can tell you right now. So when I do smoke in the hotel, I like to take it very seriously. I go into the room, I put the do not disturb sign on the door, and then I go into the bathroom and I put another do not disturb sign on the door. That way if they come through the first door, they'll be like, actually this is a lot more private than we realized. We shouldn't have come through the first one, but it's definitely against hotel policy to go through 2 do not disturb signs. Then I put a little towel under the door. I take a little hit, blow it into the toilet, close the lid, flush it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's what I do every time. I don't know if it works or not, but
That's so funny.
I've not been kicked out of a hotel yet, so either it works or nobody cares. You gotta hit the smoke's gotta hit the water about the time that spiral's kicking in. It sets it right down. I like to think I'm doing a service, you know? I like to think there's somebody on the other end of that toilet, you know? Maybe working down in a sewer somewhere, hanging out with a bunch of Ninja Turtles, fighting off all the ticks I'm flushing.
No.
All of a sudden that smoke hits him in the face. He's like, all right, I appreciate that. Pleasant smell for a change. Great day to be alive down here. You know what I mean? That's true.
I like how he brings stuff back around.